Morning, friends. My name is Chandrakant. I have started a new channel called Aptitude Class for those people who are going to write competitive exams. In this channel, I am going to share different types of problems which may commonly appear in exams such as IBPS, CAT, NET, MAT, ASET, EGC, etc. In this class, I am going to discuss about different types. Now we will see first what is an equation. The equation is nothing but a statement with the value of two mathematical expressions. Okay? Equations are always having two sides, right hand side and left hand side. Between those two sides, you should have equal sign. That is why equation is called equal, because it's having a sign of equality. Both sides having equal. If you add all these digits, you will get 100. Next, types of different types of equations: linear equation, quadratic equation, cubic equation, quartic equation, quintic equation, sectic equation, septic equation, and so on. First one is linear. What is linear equation? Linear is a simple, particularly known equation. Right? It also called equation 1. I have given one example, y equals to 2x. Now here, what it means? It means that when x increases, y increases 2 times as fast. Therefore, it is given 2x. For your better understanding, I have given some example below. See, if x is minus 1, then y is equal to minus 2. If x is 0, then y equals also 0. If x is 1, then y is also 2. Y is equals to 2. If x is 2, y is equal to 4. Means whenever x increases, 2 increases, y increases 2 times as fast as x. And why this equation is called a straight line? If you join all these points in the graph, what I have given, this minus 1, 0, if x is minus 1, x is 0, x is 1, and x is 2. The point what you get in this equation, for example, y equals to 2, minus 2, 0, 2, 4. These points will get a straight line. If you join these points in the graph, you will get a straight line. That is why these equations are called as straight line equation. Next equation is quadratic equation. Quadratic equation as same as linear equation, but only one difference is that this is square. The square makes it quadratic. Only square. Square made it this equation as quadratic. That is why this equation is called as quadratic equation. This quadratic name comes from quad, means square. Okay, and that is why this equation is called as equation of degree 2. Now we will see the next type, that is cubic equation. What is cubic equation? Cubic equation also an equation like quadratic and linear equation. But this equation is having a power of 3. Highest component is always 3. Highest component is 3. And cubic equation is an equation with a degree of 3. As you progress in your studies of algebra, you are exposed to more and more types of equations. You now are familiar with linear and quadratic equations, right? You know what they are, and you can identify these, you can identify them easily. Now, cubic equation are equation with a degree of 3. Here, the highest exponent 3. That is why that's cubic. Now here, next equation, quartic equation. What is quartic equation? Here the highest exponent is 4. That is why that's quartic equation. Quartic equation is fourth order polynomial equation. This equation is also called as fourth degree equation. See here, z the power of 4. That is why it is called as quartic equation. And this equation goes on like only this feature, that power of 4, power of 5 changes, the type of equation changes, the name of the equation changes, and other things remain same. There is no change other things. For example, if you see the next type, the quintic equation, power of 5, sextic equation, power of 6, septic equation, power of 7, octic equation, power of 8. In your competitive exam, you may get questions like this. Identify or please identify the equation. You will be given one equation like this and you will be given different names below. You have to tick which this equation is, or you may given or match the following. One side you will give the name of the equation and other side you will be given actual equation form. You need to match right equation for a right one. Okay, that is why I have done this class. Okay, these are the common questions which may arise in competitive exams, but most of them don't know. They know equation, but they don't know this name. When this name comes, septic, then they will confuse, and they will, if it is a match the following, they will match wrongly. So please go through this. This is very easy, very simple. If you know, if you don't know, then you will get confused. So I think this video is useful for your exam. Thank you. Thank you. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.